Okay, so I was thinking of doing this idea of every time I start off a Cringypasta, if you guys don't mind, I want to include a little bit of a rant to start off each one, and if you don't like it, let me know and I won't do it. But what I wanted to start off by talking about in this video today is more of a light-hearted subject, but at the same time to explain stuff. And I know I've said it many times before, but I want to say it again. I use the word nigger a lot, and I'm going to continue using the word nigger a lot. And context is important. Nigger, 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 nigger. I will say it until it loses its value, its meaning. I will use it until it's inflated like the $1 bill. And nobody is going to tell me what I can and can't do with that word. Why? Because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so with that being said, no disrespect and nothing but love. But the reason I need to include it is because I've had some people tell me that they don't like how much I say it and how it has history and stuff like that and blah 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 blah. If you are a real fan of me, you've seen that I've used nigger for a while now on my channel. I use it in live streams, I use it in my videos. It's just a word. I don't mean anything by it. It's not used as a racist slur. So get over it. Stop caring so much. Because the fact that you care so much and are offended by it so much is exactly what the people who use it in a bad way want you to do. They want it to piss you off. They want it to upset you. So when you allow it to upset you, you are literally giving them what they want. But if you don't care about it, then it loses its power. Just like chink, honky, cracker, spear chucker, zipperhead, beaner, whatever. Cunt, bag, retard, all these words. People can let these words, typically people are more willing to let those words slide off and roll off their shoulder, but they're such pussies when it comes to the word nigger. Stop being pussies. I'm so sick of this thin skin bullshit. Stop being pussies. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. That is some pussy ass shit. Fuck that nigger shit. Okay. Ran over. God bless. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is a Diablo 3 Cringypasta. It's fantastic. It's terrific. It's the best Cringypasta. I assure you, it's going to be great. It's going to make billions. So, this is Diablo 3 Death in Fantasy. And let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you want to watch this, if you don't, because I enjoy making these, I love making these. Let me know if you like the rants at the beginning of the video, or if you like them to be their own thing, or if you just don't like them in general. So, here we go. It was last month of summer break, on a Friday night. My friend Turner invited my brother and I over for a sleepover. There we go. Sorry. It wasn't much of a sleepover, as we stayed at his house till 8 a.m., then headed home. Our plan was to start New Wizards, Hardcore Mode, in Diablo 3. My brother and I brought our laptops. Once we arrived at his house, we could see his parents' cars were gone from the driveway. We got the indication that we'd probably be entering his house without his parents' consent. Sorry. My brother and I walked up to his front door and I knocked on it. Turner's dog went wild, scratching, clawing at the door. We could hear as Turner's dog stopped as Turner told it to quiet down. Turner slowly opened the door, trying to be as quiet as he could. "My sister is asleep," he whispered. My brother and I indicated we understood by nodding our heads. He opened the door a bit to let us in. Turner closed the front door and ran into the kitchen. We followed. We walked into the kitchen and saw that Turner had his head in his fridge. After a couple seconds of scrambling around within it, Turner pulled out 3 beers. He smiled. Hesitantly, I smiled back. The reason was because I find this stuff very depressing, seeing my friends being interested in drugs and alcohol. After walking down his hall, we entered his room. My brother yelled, "Dibs!" and ran over to Turner's spare desk behind his bed. I sighed as I knew I would be sitting on the hardwood floor this night. A few hours passed. Turner and my brother had become intoxicated. I had a rotten feeling in my gut. I felt as if I were alone, and I became very depressed. After reaching level 15 in Diablo 3 of our hardcore wizards, I could tell Turner and my brother were getting bored. Turner logged out of Diablo 3 and smiled at my brother. My brother smiled back. I knew they were going to pull something. Turner scooted close to me, and with a slurred voice he asked, "You want to see a trippy video?" As his alcohol-infested breath blew into my nose, I made a stingy expression. Hesitantly, I said yes. Turner pushed me out of the way, laughing. He typed the title into the YouTube search bar. Die Fantasy, D-Y-E, by the way. I thought this would be one of those black and white hypnotizing things with a jump scare at the end, but I could see differently as I saw the video's thumbnail. It was a cartoon. A hand was reaching towards a woman's panties. Seemed to be underwear. Turner and my brother laughed. Turner started the video. What I saw that night was horrific. It started with a group of 4 high school students entering the school's pool without permission. So far, I thought this was hentai, but boy was I wrong. Oh, buddy, tell me. Tell me more, please. All of them were in the pool, except one girl. This girl was hesitant, much like I. They even brought beers, which boosted the similarity between this video. And what was happening at the moment with Turner and my brother? We finally reached the moment at the thumbnail. I thought this was going to turn into a porno. The video cuts to the hesitant girl and another male who seems to have feelings for her. I still don't recall what happened next between them. I haven't seen this video in a very long time, but what I remember next is the hesitant girl's face in shock. Looking behind the male, they attempted to flirt with her. The male looked behind. The other 2 high school students were transformed into horrific monsters. Their eyes were plain white, the shit you'd see a demon have. They had unsatisfying grins on their faces, with this other male's hands within the female's panties. He pulls out his arm. A monstrous demonic worm is attached to his arm. What I remember next is the female's body transforming into a giant mouth and biting the other male's penis off. The hesitant girl, horrified, attempting to leave the school, about to climb out of a window, slips and falls. The 2 transformed high school students quickly look towards her. She rises only to see these high school students transform into a monster speaker. Where am I? There we are. The hesitant girl jumps into the pool and falls down to the bottom of it. She appears to merge through the floor into another world. There we see utter darkness. What appears to be a mountain stares within her soul, burning her eyes. My friends stopped the video. They were horrified. I sat there, horrified as well. I think what got to me was the fact that this seemed to be a harmless video. Teenagers just having a little fun, and then shit hits the fan. I forgot to mention the music within the video. The music was depressing. It made me want to kill myself, literally. Like as if it was sending secret commands into my mind like some Illuminati shit. After this, Turner told my brother and I to leave. We left. It's Sunday night. My family and I just finished watching The Walking Dead. After The Walking Dead, I didn't know what to do. It seemed to be the tip of the iceberg on how this night was going to be. Bored, I decided to chat with Turner on Skype. I typed, "Hey dude," he didn't respond. After an hour of me sitting in my chair, I hear screaming from his house. I messaged him on Skype again. What's with the screaming? He didn't reply. It's midnight. Turner messages me with 3 pictures. They're all titled Fantasy. So I had to save them in different folders. The pictures have been sent. They're all the same picture. It seemed to be a rusted wall with Death is Fantasy splattered on the wall with blood. I messaged him a couple times asking what is this. After 30 minutes he sends me a video. Hesitantly I accept it. The video has been sent. The video plays. Turner is sitting at his computer watching Die Fantasy. This goes on for about 40 minutes. He's just sitting still for about 40 minutes, replaying the video. What happens next? I'm not sure I still want to speak about this. It's a first-person view of Turner in front of his family in the background. He pushes his mother to the ground and walks over to his shed. He reaches inside and takes out a lawnmower. He turns it on and walks towards his mother with it. He pushes the lawnmower over her body. In the corner we can see blood gushing everywhere. His father and sister begin to cry. He pushes his sister down, indicating that he's going to do to them what he did to his mother. The video cuts to Turner writing Death in Fantasy on the wall of his family's blood. The video stops. Sitting there, tears dropping from my face, I dial 911. In about 40 minutes, the police arrive. They find the scrambled bodies in the backyard. They can't find Turner in the house, so they look around the neighborhood. After hours of searching, they can't find him. They give up the search and declare manslaughter. For the past years, similar situations have happened. I knew this was Turner, although some nights I can see lights flickering on and off from Turner's old house, as if he's in there. He's trying to gain my attention. So sorry for the stuttering stuff. A lot of times I have to catch my breath and I have persistent anxiety, so I want to apologize about that, but I try to do my best. It's also an OCD thing. So, what did I think about this Cringypasta? Well, honestly, it sucked balls. Why did Turner do that? Why did they enter the house uninvited in the first place without the parents' permission? Why did that video cause that? What was the motivation? How did the police not find him? And why are the lights still flickering on in his house? It was way too short. There was no build-up. Just straight to the point. What did Diablo 3 and The Walking Dead have anything to do with this disaster? Not much. The most I had to do was just them playing Diablo 3 a little bit. Yeah, this is a bad one. This is a really bad one. So let me know what you guys think. This is definitely a bad one. I'll try to find ones that are worse than this, but it's gonna kind of be hard too with all the mention of running people over with lawnmowers and all that shit for no reason, all because he watched a fucking hentai YouTube video. Like, what the fuck? Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Dislike and unsubscribe if you didn't like the video. And let me know what you honestly think in the comments. Remember to support me on Patreon at Cow Kings. And let me know if you guys want to collab at all. Thank you all for supporting the UFC videos.